All right, childhood shows or commercials could be very significant. We're La La Loopsy, Anastasia, um, Loop De Doo. Um, I'm seeing Chime banking on my phone right now. All right, Native American heritage or descendants could be significant, as well as water and air. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, let's see what the message is gonna be. Big event. All right, maybe some of you guys could get into Spanish or whatever language you're interested in. Maybe learning a new language could be very significant. This is my bilingual deck. Has English and Spanish on it. All right, we got more powerful. I feel like something is more powerful. In my head, I got the energy of, well, it's more powerful when you're doing it together, or you have become more powerful. Okay? You have become more powerful. You have a bright future as well. Like, I feel like sometimes we be too focused in on the current issues and worries and a lot of things like that, which I once said this before, that what's going on spiritually is much bigger than what's going on in the 3D plane. All right? You could be having a major crisis right now when in reality there's huge, like colossal things that are happening before your very eyes are knowing. Okay, so I do feel like regardless of what your present life is like now, maybe some of you guys, you have an amazing present life right now. But for others of you, you know, we're all different. So before I get into this message even more, 144 on the clock, apply what resonates for you. If it does not resonate, if you feel kind of skeptical of it, if you feel like, well, I don't really know if this is true, because 9 times out of 10, I'm only confirming what you already know. All right. So just apply what resonates and leave the rest for other individuals. All right. It says hide your true thoughts. Okay. And it's funny because earlier I was in this space, like I've become so, I don't know, maybe detached from certain people, from love, maybe from certain people. And maybe it has something to do with needing to still heal from something, but the thoughts that I had, it didn't correspond to the new beginning that I was coming into. All right, it was very much negative. It was kind of this energy, like me not being as compassionate, right, or whatever the case may be, to other people, especially people who may have hurt me. So I feel like I'm trying to have this like new beginning, or whatever the case may be. But it's like my true thoughts, they probably get in the way. Like, for instance, if I'm willing to start over with a person because I feel like, whatever reason, okay, and I'm trying to come into this new beginning, but it's like something's stopping me on my tracks, right? Which could be my emotions or my thoughts. So me trying to go in this new beginning with a person, but I'm in my head like, you get on my nerves. Like, I don't, or not even that, like an energy of, you know what, I don't really care. I feel like deep down within, you do care, you do love people, but I feel like the surface of everything, it's probably like, I don't care. All right, like, say if somebody comes to you saying how sick they are, you're probably just looking at them like, well, I want to be there for you. I want to give you some encouraging words, but I'm just not in that energy. You know, so I feel like you need to follow your heart. You need to start afresh. All right, maybe get some new friends, okay? Something about trickster. Maybe your emotions or mental is not in alignment with your spirit and your soul, okay? Spiritually, soul-wise, look, it says it's not the truth, okay? That's what I'm saying. Do not allow these mishaps or these illusions of, well, maybe I don't really care about this person, because I feel like that's really not the case. I just feel like you've been through so much with people, and probably that individual, whether it's paternal, romantic, whatever the case may be. So maybe you need to get your mind, body, and soul on the same track, right? Because your soul could be this light worker energy or spirit, and it's like your human vessel or your conscious self is probably like still healing from things, so you're probably not in the best energy to even receive certain things or give certain things. But any more messages here? I feel like I've been focusing on this one message for the longest. 505 here. Trickster. Confirm this trickster energy. A true lie. For some of you guys, there's something that's a lie here. But since I know we're talking about, you know, a bright future ahead, hide your true thoughts. That's what I'm saying. So just apply this how it fits. For some of you guys, it may apply differently than I probably will be able to take the message, or another person will probably be able to take it. So I'm seeing an ideal result here. Regardless of what happened in your past, regardless what's going on in your present, I'm seeing there's going to be an ideal result that's going to happen. Okay? You have a bright future ahead of you, but I feel like you just need to deal with those thoughts that you have. Okay? You need to probably do a little bit more healing. I'm seeing that he or she still loves you. We got sweet love, and then we have dispute. So I just feel like there's some things that needs to get understood, maybe some introspection, maybe some more healing, because I feel like there's something that's like in this trickster energy. Maybe it's a person for some of you all, because it's not going to be a person for everybody. For others, it's just going to be your own mind, okay, or whatever the case may be. For others, it may be a person. You just have to apply it to how it fits. Maybe somebody is lying to you. Maybe they're a trickster spirit or energy. Maybe it's your own thoughts, okay? I'm seeing right way. Listen to your intuition. Okay? Listen to your intuition. This message is... See, some of y'all may feel like time is going by a little quick. Because wasn't it just like January 1st? March 1st? Alright. Look, we got lies. Keeping secret. For some of you guys, maybe you're still operating in this space of hurt, operating based on your experiences, not really listening to your intuition or your inner knowing, or maybe you're confused, maybe you don't know what's your intuition. All right, but for others of you, nobody's keeping secret of anything, nobody's lying to you. It's really just all in your head. All right, maybe it can even be external influences, because energy is very contagious. All right, I'm seeing intimacy and love here. There could be some type of strong affection between you and another person. You guys could be bonding, or maybe you need to work on building your relationship back, you know, so that there can be peace. But I feel like in order for there to be peace, there has to be inner peace. All right. Yup. Some of y'all need to travel. You need to have, you need to experience new things. All right. For some of you guys, you also need to do this probably by yourself. Okay. Somebody in your family could be in this player energy, or maybe you're being very strategic when it comes to family or security. Maybe some of you guys are cutting out social media to an extent. Maybe you're not listening to as many readings. Maybe you're not really on social media as much anymore. All right. But yeah, there's no illusions going on. So I feel like it could really just be all in your head. There's no storm coming. All right. You can relax. Okay. Something about a divine masculine is here. So for some of you guys, there's a divine masculine coming in that you're going to be able to really fall head over heels for, vice versa. For others of you, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's coming into their divine masculine energy, or they are the divine masculine. It looks different for everybody, probably. Okay. Maybe y'all need to get out and travel, have new experiences together. I feel like you should just bond with this person a little bit more. Bond with yourself. Okay. Step into inner peace so that there can be peace within your relationships and your... Look, see, tarot energy coming out is the Temperance. This talks all about balance and healing and restoration, okay? So, yeah, and then this is how you guys will be able to work together, okay? Blessings coming in, stable connections, peace, okay? Look, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. I feel like a lot of times the reflection of the outside world is really just a reflection on the inside. But regardless, you're still coming out as the Queen of Wands and upright. So I feel like you just got to get out of that head of yours. You got to get back into your emotions. All right? Yeah. Queen of Swords.